Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Feed the Beast Revelation server with a whole bunch of horses hanging around here. And one of the things I wanted to do is get some building resources, and there are two woods I really like, and those happen to be the ebony and the teak. Now the ebony, you have to get through forestry, or you can get it, well, it looks like you have to get it from forestry. You can't get it through any villager. And for that, you need to do some tree breeding. Dark oak and the kapok. Oh, hey, my dark oak just grew. The kapok saplings, and you get a 10% chance of getting this myrtle ebony. Well, the kapok, you've got to combine jungle and teak. And I do like teak for building stuff. Kapok, I'm not sure if I've ever built anything with that, but the teak is a breeding of dark oak and jungle. Well, I don't have any jungle. Oh, the bees just started working. Cool. I put those 4 flowers. There were tons and tons of these oxbows all around, and I got rid of them and moved this up here for an area. So now these these bees next to the tree should work in doing some splicing, growing, whatnot. But I don't have any jungle, and I kind of think there's a jungle way to the north, but I'm too lazy. Even with flight, I'm too lazy to go over there, so I'm just going to take the birch sapling, toss it into... What happened to my birch sapling? It was supposed to give me a jungle sapling. Oh, I don't see my... No, the catalyst is underneath there. I think my catalyst is underneath there. Yeah, there's my alchemy catalyst. Look, jungle. I want to make a jungle sapling by tossing a birch. Why you no work? Where did you go? It's like it just disappeared. All right, let's try this again, because that's just strange. I've converted the saplings before. So let's grab 2 of you this time. It's like it just got eaten up. And none of these guys were running, so let's do this once. Yeah, see, it shows that it'll do it. Oh, it got eaten up by the endoflames. You guys are not supposed to be eating up saplings, you stinkers. Now I got it. Dang, that was fast in consuming them. Holy cow. Bad endoflames. All right, so I've got a single jungle sapling, and I noticed that I can make more if I need to. But what I'm going to do is fly over here, and I'm going to put this jungle here, so it's kind of close but not super close. And let's go ahead and make some bone meal, because I can't twerk it. There we go. So what should happen is the bees, as they're flying around, they should start pollinating between these two, as I understand it. Butterflies, I believe, do a better job of pollinating, but I don't have any butterflies. And if I get butterflies, I'm going to kill a lot of them, because they are annoying on servers for the amount of tick that they can produce. But this is just going to take some time. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make more of this bone meal and feed up my, there we go, the cloche for making some end pearls. There we go, feed that up. And we got a few people on the server right now. Let's see, Asranx, Azami, Bertold, Trionis, and Fabian. So we got a bunch of people on the server, which is cool. This is just gonna have to sit here for a while. And I've never actively done tree breeding, or for that matter, bee breeding either. So this will be interesting to see what it is. I will need to make a grafter. Let's see, that's magic bees, dentistry, forestry is what I'm looking for. The proven has a lot more uses. This grafter, I just need to make some bronze, which is easy. But so that's something I need to do, and I'll just keep coming back and looking at these leaves, and they should be different. I think there's goggles or some sort of thing like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I've never done the tree breeding with this. I've gotten some of these because I've found them in the wild in various mods or mod packs, and in other places where I have traded with the arborist villagers. They have given me some of the saplings, and so I've done that. And Roxy's trying to get into my cookies. You know, kitty, you cannot get those cookies. Those are my cookies. It's been maybe 4 or 5 hours of these guys sitting together, and I put another set of jungle and dark oak here, and I don't see any changes at all to the leaves. I went ahead and created the spectacles. You know, where to see pollinated leaves and errors in multi-blocks. Well, I don't care about the errors in multi-blocks, but I definitely want to be able to see the leaf. Oh, right there. Right there. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't see any changes, but holy cow, that took like forever and 7 days for that to appear there. Okay, let's take off my goggles. It's slightly different. It is very slightly different, but it is definitely easier to see with the goggles. Wow. Don't throw your goggles away. It is easier to see with the goggles on. Okay, let's take this grafter, and what did I get? Break. I got a dark oak, but it says unknown genome. It's a forestry sapling. Now, one of the things that, in fact, I think I will go ahead and break all of these at this point, because these guys aren't really producing saplings for me. And one of the things I did notice is I had several jungle saplings that I completely overlooked in the pot over there in my my chest. Oh, that gave me one. So jungle sapling, that's a forestry sapling. All right, so if we zip back to the base, I've got something that will make things different for me. So if we come over here, let's grab that tin. I've got this setup. This recipe here will make a portable analyzer. So let's go ahead and put that tin in there, and there it goes. It'll start to make that for me. And then the rest of this stuff, let's see, I don't need 16 of these. In fact, let's go ahead and toss most of those back. I'll throw those away. And let's get a second one of those. And what I'm going to do is analyze these. I'll just stick it in there. I'm going to go ahead and analyze the, yay, done. All right, so it's a handheld genetic analyzer. I want to analyze these 4 and plant them. And then that should hopefully work in making more of these things. Let's no, you go there. What? Oh, that's jungle wood. Never mind. Okay, so I've got a few extra jungle saplings there. This, let's right click this, and it needs drops of honey. So supply a bee, sapling, butterfly, or other individual and provide honey or honeydew as a pacifier, and gives me information. So my bee pot, I've got a bunch of honey drops here. So I probably don't, well, I should go ahead and analyze this one here. And a drop of honey. Is it a drop of honey for each one, or do I need several? This is the part where you do something. Okay, maybe not. Oh, nothing to analyze. Let's put the regular. Okay, so this went ahead and set this up. 2 by 2. Average smaller. Can you stack now? Nope. So this has not been analyzed. No, it just definitely doesn't seem like it wants to analyze that at all. All right, well, let's go ahead and put in those. Oh, it did both simultaneously. Cool. I'm not sure if I need... Where'd the extra ones go? I'm not sure if I need 4 of those, but we'll take a look. Like I said, not done this before. Let's see, the jungle saplings. Now these are forestry saplings, so they should actually produce butterflies, I think, at this point. They'll actually start producing butterflies. will you grow? Do you still have the 2x2 requirement? And that's the regular Minecraft sapling. That's another. I'm going to go ahead and analyze them both. Why not? Put you there, give you a drop. Oh, no. You're the... That's forestry sapling. Oh, all of these are forestry saplings. Okay, because I already analyzed them. Never mind. All right, let's go ahead and put all 4 of them here. All right, go. So that should grow, and we should start seeing some butterflies. It's faster to get the bone meal over here. All right, I'm going to let that process for a while and see if I can start getting some more of my crossbreeds going. 9 hours later. Thanks to Mrs. the Duck Farmer, I've been able to AFK here for almost 2, maybe going on 3 days, because every 4 hours when the server resets, you know, she relogs me on while I'm at work, and that works out very nicely. And you like the specs? I like the specs because it makes it way easier to see the leaves that are changing. Yeah, there we go. This one, there's one over there, there's one over here. I switched the graphics to fast instead of fancy so that these are solid blocks. It's just easier to spot the changed leaves. And let's see, any of these? Okay, there's one. You can see how many of these have been pockmarked. So, yeah, I'm getting tons and tons of these K-pox. So I bred the... I've got to remember because it's been days. I bred the dark oak and the jungle and got the teak, which I've been planting way over there. And then the teak and the jungle, I think, became the K-poc. You can see where the jungle influence with that. And then dark oak and the K-poc is the ebony. And I have 4 of these saplings down here. And these things are a 3x3. Which means I need 9 of these, and they are a 10% chance, which is part of the reason why I've been AFKing so much. Also, I raised the bees up higher because I was wondering maybe the canopy was an issue. And so I said, okay, let's raise them up higher. I also had enough bits from the seed oil to make 4 of these apiaries. So I've got 4 of the apiaries, so hopefully that's 4 times as fast, which is like I said, my hope. So let's grab a few of these. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll get another one of the ebonies. There's one. I've gone through probably 6 or... No, it's got to be closer to 10 of these tools. They only give you about 20 uses. Ooh, right there. There's one of the ebony ones. Yay! Okay. Oh, there's one hiding underneath there. Let's look low. Oh, there's one. So, okay, I'll stop hunting these down. Anyway, so I've got 5 now. So slow. And the rest of these I've just been getting rid of because I really don't need them at all. Oh, I've got 2 more uses. Let's use it twice more. There's one right there. Ding. And that one right there. And it breaks. And I don't need those K-pox. I got lots and lots of K-pox, so I don't need more. And you can tell from the higgly-piggly sort of broken look how much I've been chewing through these leaves. Yeah, crazy. So, like I said, over there I've got teak, and teak was the other wood that I really like to build with. So let's come over here and snag a few more of these, because I want to get some more teak. Yeah, I want to get more teak, because teak, it's a nice dark looking wood, and kind of, to me, it kind of has a more industrial sort of feel. I don't know how to explain it other than, you know, it feels kind of industrial. It's dark. It's kind of dingy gray sort of. Let's see. Oh, over here is where I've been putting my stuff. We'll put that on the wall, and let's grab some of these here. I'm going to try a different method of getting these the last 5 or 4 saplings I need. And for that, I want to go ahead and do a little villager breeding. So I'm thinking over here, you know, I don't think it really matters how much on the chunk it is. Oh, but that's a nice chunk right there. Let's go ahead and declare that to be the center. See, I'm very used to hitting the F3G to turn that on and off, but there's also F9, which is in the pack where it gives you the borders and the center, F1, and then that gives you the borders, and then it's done. So that actually was not bad for hitting the center. I'm thinking let's do a mixture of these, let's do 12, of this oak, as well as the, so there's the center. I'm going to hit that with a beam. So here's what I'm kind of ponderating. Well, hello, Roxy. Of course you needed to come sit over here, didn't you? Oh, she just heard a sound, so she's got to go off and investigate. So I'm thinking if we have the center like this, let's go. Yeah, I think it's a 5x5 is what I'm kind of looking at here. So I want to set up a village breeding area here. And to do that, you need lots and lots of doors. Now, I've got a few doors over in my main base, and it's not that far away. Let's look at the waypoints, turn that on. Survey says 75. Oh, actually, it's sufficient far away. Oh, very nice. And there's no doors everywhere else. Oh, nope, there's a door right there. I may remove that door, but anyway. So the thing that I'm ponderating here. Let's actually make a crafting station right here. There. Now I've got something to show off the center. I was looking at the teak, and let's make. Because I was looking at the teak doors. Let's make some teak doors for fun. Yeah, let's go with that. So I was ponderating. Let's see if we go, yeah, like that. Whoops. Oh, stop clicking on the door. All right, so there's the center part, and then we could have another row of doors outside this. And so there's 12. This would be 24 doors, which should be sufficient to be able to breed villagers. So we'll go with that. All right, and so we need some more doors. Do I have? I don't have the doors. How many did I make? I think it was 6. Yep, there's the 24. Okay. So this time, close that. I'm going to do it on the wrong block. Let's do it here, like this, so it's on the outside. Yeah. All right, that'll work. Okay, so there's the rough shape of our villager house, and let's get some of this teak going in like this. Yeah, let's go 3 up. Nope. It wanted to go a little sideways because of the grass there. Okay. So there's the outside, and you kind of see it's got a little tinge of what, iron? I don't know. It makes me think that it's a little industrial. So let's get some blocks, because doors actually need a solid above them to register, and yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so that right there is 24 buildings, 24 houses for villagers, because this door here sees there's a block above it and there's a block beyond it, and this side over not, so it's lopsided. Lopsided tells the door this is a house. So there's 24 houses right here, and they should be all centered here, except I think that door over there is messing things up. Anyway, what I can also do, let's do 2 more. I could sit there and put a center like this, and now definitely all of those are seen, 3 blocks on one side and nothing on the other. This one here is messed up. Nope, can't have that because it's got to see more on one side than the other, so I cannot have this. I'll put glass or something like that here on the center. Because this door here is seen one above it and one beyond it, and so that should work. Let's put some corner pieces here and some more on the side. Okay, so that's a nice little regular sort of space. It needs some stairs and some slabs and some fun stuff like that. So let me go ahead and do that and decorate this up so it looks a little bit better than, because this is super ugly bare, and I'm going to get rid of that door as well. Alright, a little touch of glass here, and I went with the black just because it kind of matches nicely. So that should be seen as a house, and I've got 2 villagers here. So let's go ahead and drop them in. It's Frank and Frank 2. And if things are good, let's, oh, I put a fence all the way around because I don't want these guys getting out and causing problems, so don't be doing that. So let's give some bread to Frank 1, and Frank 2, you go ahead and have some bread too. And then we're going to get the standard villager. I think I'll open that door. I think I'll open that door. I think I'll open that door. Because they're morons. Oh, yep, so definitely there's sufficient homes here for him. And if between the 2 of them we get some them together, come on. Oh, yep. There's some little hearts here. There's little hearts. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get us a 3rd little guy. This is the part where you give me a 3rd little guy. All right, so that definitely looks like it will work. And then what I need to do is just keep breeding these guys and possibly killing off ones that I don't care about until I get the arborist. They have kind of a light yellowy green robe, very similar to this, but yellowy green, kind of pollen color. And hopefully trades will get me ebony. That would be very nice. Come on, Franks, get with the romancing. Have you ever had those kids that just kind of like open and close the door, open and close, slam the door? Yeah, it's like these guys continually. Let's get a little bit out of the way. So I could breed up to 4 in that area, and they wouldn't breed anymore because the nature of not having enough people there, or not enough rooms for the guys. Yes, those annoying guys. Anyway, so I made this little area up here. It's 5 blocks above the bottom, and it's enough that it's within the village, but they're technically not part of these the count. So I put a villager down there, and the other 3 up here started breeding like mad. And I was very careful that this area is not chunk loaded. It was only breeding while I was here. I was sitting there harvesting a bunch of wheat and throwing bread at them, and so that was working out really well. I moved these 2 guys up here, and all the rest of them down here because that effectively turned off the breeding. And I got this guy up here. Why do you're a farmer? Oh yeah, this is my farmer. He can give me a good amount of crop stuff because I've got crops over there. I can do this. And this is a shady merchant. He will for a single emerald he'll give me a block of gold, which is pretty cool. But I've got plans for him. And the rest of these guys are pretty much not useful. Especially this guy, the nitwit. He's not useful at all. This guy's cool. He is an audiophile, and I can make note blocks and get emeralds. Not that I'm going to do that. What I did do with some of these is I was breeding through and realizing you guys are useless. So I would grab a golden lasso, I'd run over to the base, fly, and I drop them into my smeltery just to get rid of them. And you know, you can get a few emeralds that way. But and most of these guys are all gonna die. However, let's head back here. I spent a whole bunch of AFKing over here, and you can see there's a couple more areas that have turned, and I said, forget it, done. I've got 5. After a big long streak of not getting anything, I said, nope, don't care about you guys anymore. Let's grab some emeralds. I do have emeralds. And let's go up. And right here, I have an arborist. It took forever. And I was thinking this was another one of those nitwits that are absolutely useless because you can't trade with the nitwits. And then I looked at the clothes and I said, oh, it's that slightly yellow color arborist. And here's the really cool thing. After he grew up, I looked at his traits and I said, I don't need willow wood planks. But the very next one gives me 2 saplings for an emerald. That's perfect. I need 4 of these saplings. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. There he goes. And let's see, what else did you... so the saplings, let's see, cherry wood planks. Ooh. If I were to do more, that gives me 150 uses. But I'm done. I'm not going to care about any more of those. So, you're a jerk. I mean, you're a very nice villager. You get to stay and live in a nice place. The rest of the guys are going to turn into... they're going to turn into emeralds. In my... do I not have any... Oh, let's grab some of these. 1, 2, 3. They are going to turn in... be smelted down into emeralds, they will. All right, so now this... Plop, plop. Fizz, fizz. What? There we go. And turn these into bones, and then turn these bones into bone meal. And the northwest corner should be the one that you... Here, let's break a couple of these just so there's nothing too close. There we go. I've got ebony, and the real strange thing is it looks really ugly. Well, that's not all that strange, but this right here is ugly looking wood. But if we break this down... Give me saplings. 6, 7, 8. Okay, tons of sapling. I have all the ebony wood I need. But you can see how on the inside it is very dark wood. And that is really fun to build with. A really, really dark wood like this. Now, I've got the texture pack, the Faithful 32. So this is 32 bits of texture on each side, and this is 16 because there isn't one for this. Which is a shame, because I would really like that to be a nice, nicer texture. But that makes me feel happy, and all that's going to get torn down because I don't need any of it anymore. Because that was annoying to wait and watch those grow. But now I've got my ebony, and I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with the ebony. It's a nice dark... I'm thinking I might start up some astral sorcery over here and use the dark ebony as contrast to the white marble that astral sorcery uses. Or a few other things. Still pondering on what to do with that. But I'm going to grow me some more ebony right here. There we go. And that'll grow into some ebony. And I got it. And I can take off my glasses because I don't need to look at the pollinated leaves anymore. Stinking butterflies and bees not doing the work I need. Oh well. Anyway, I got the woods I want. I've got the teak. You can see some teak back there growing. I've got the ebony growing here, and those are all going away. But that's okay. I got what I needed. And, you know, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do bees and to do the tree breeding. But, you know, got what I needed, and that's what I came out for, and it just took way longer than I expected. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the FTOG Feed the Beast Revelation server. I'm doing okay with the bees and the flowers, trees, but still having fun. And thanks for watching. Wrong key. There we go. Bye.